Hello, and welcome to the Caste.
Let's just sit here in silence until the podcast begins.
This is a boring podcast, isn't it? Because we're all doing is sitting here in silence.
Well, are we even here? Is the podcast on? What? Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Halloween special.
Bags.
Do you like that intro?
Not really. Wait, are we recording?
Yes. Yeah.
We have a new, an old member of my social here who is Ben. Hello, Ben. He's Plastic Socks. Say hi.
I just said hi. Say hi again. Hi. Sound happy.
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Ben, and I'm doing my Spanish homework because I'm a lazy shit and I haven't done it yet, and I have a speaking assessment on Wednesday, which is 2 days.
On a Halloween night? Ooh.
No, it's Halloween tonight.
Scary.
The trick-or-treaters won't leave me alone. Go away! Go away.
You should live in the middle of nowhere like me. Might sound more pervy, but at least it gets the trick-or-treaters away.
But then I'll be a UKIP member, and what are you saying?
I've done it. I've worked out how to do a feed. Now this can be our first.
Or you just found out just now, so you know. The whole lifetime.
Congratulations.
So like all the other podcasts we've done might actually go up there, depending.
Well.
Yeah, you could just put it up on iTunes for free.
No, you can't, because it's got to be up as a feed, and then iTunes has got to accept it. Believe me, we've looked into it with both iTunes and Zune.
Oh yeah. How did you find the job?
Because I'm just brilliant at my job, aren't I, Ben?
I beg to differ massively.
Oh, come on. We're brilliant at our job, aren't we?
No.
So, Ben, talk to us. Tell us. You told me that you could make this podcast better than our other ones. Why? How?
Because I won't be sat here talking about wanking on like Georgia, because she's creepy.
But Georgia can't wank, can she? Well, she can do it the women way.
Exactly. And I'm going to take it down because it's really obnoxious.
She'll probably, like, kill you if she ever meets you, if she hears you saying that.
I'll tell her where you live, but I don't know where you live, so where do you live?
I don't even know where he lives.
You've been to his house.
Yeah, but I didn't look at the address.
Oh.
No. You just
I
noticed.
can hear children outside. It's really annoying.
Good time for Peter Bears.
I don't like Halloween. It's annoying.
Why?
Connor, this is why I've left a BB gun by my window.
I broke mine.
Idiot.
It's not my fault, it's some girl's fault. Twit.
I'm sorry?
Some
I think we know which
they
girl
broke
it was.
They broke it. Oh, well, should we add our guest to our next guest? Or usual...
I'm the next guest? I was a guest? Awesome.
You're our next guest now. Our next guest is Georgia. So, hello Georgia, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hi Georgia, you just joined the Aircast.
Well done.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Were you about to add me, or did I just pop in?
You popped in. Yes,
both.
both actually.
I was actually
You were about to
thinking
add me, and I
of
just
your
got there first.
name. Yeah, I was about to add your name. And
So Georgia's our
Georgia.
most scariest member.
Awkward.
oh god, that was actually quite creepy.
Clearly she's been places.
She scares me.
Exactly. How could you start this without me?
Well, you see, we had to.
We had to introduce Ben, and then we're going to just ram you into the Aircast, and then Connor's having an orgasm because he's found an RSS thingy wingy.
Yeah, I've got an RSS feed now. We can do it using SkyDrive.
I know. So well, this is Halloween. This is the 31st of October, 2011. Yes. So does anyone have any scary stories, or am I going to have to refer to John O'Beetle, our sponsor?
Refer to our sponsor.
Right. A little bit of music from John O'Beetle is coming up. This could be an intro. We could put all of his music together and turn it into
Oh
a
my
massive
god,
intro.
all at the same time as well.
Yeah.
So we're singing every song all at the same time.
Oh god, that would be quite... Because I think our listeners can hear what I do.
Yeah, they can hear everything.
So let's put Hero on by him, his version.
Where we all start being quiet while the listeners listen to Hero.
Yes. His version of Hero, which is rather scary.
Yeah.
Which is well, so meanwhile, whilst it loads, anything scary?
No.
Yes. All the kids who have come to my door look like they just stepped out of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's scary.
Well,
Georgia, enable evil laugh.
this is a good night for pedos, isn't it? Very good night.
Tell you what I'll be doing this Halloween.
Yes?
The first little bastard that comes knocking.
Slapping.
Sorry.
Oh dear.
That was a terrible joke. I'm
I
ashamed
have
of...
trick-or-treaters.
Now for a word from Jono.
Join this word left.
That was a boy, ladies and gentlemen. A boy.
Hear anything?
Could you hear that?
No?
Oh, thank goodness. You don't want your glass to break, do you? So, Hello. Silence in there. Is everyone dead?
Hello, and thank you for listening to a word from our sponsor.
That was late.
What sponsor?
That's a word from our sponsor, Jono.
And also, he has agreed to do the diggy hole.
Has he?
He
Thought
agreed
said
to
no.
me in the library in our school today.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Diggy diggy hole, I
We'll
am
be
a
getting
fan
the lyrics.
diggy hole.
George, you're supposed to
Shut up.
be the pedo, not the little wannabe.
Enable the evil laugh. Activate evil laugh.
Hannah wants to join in.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let's add another viewer. Make sure her microphone is beautiful, because we do not want to have fuck this podcast up. Okay? Well.
Hello?
Greetings.
Oh dear.
Greetings,
Oh,
Hannah. Welcome to the Aircast.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I
Well,
like-
it's definitely Halloween, isn't it?
Yes, definitely Halloween. So, has any of you actually been doing any trick-or-treating?
No?
No, but my brother has and I've stolen sweets.
I thought you said you weren't going to eat any sweets this year.
Well, I'm not eating sweets, I'm eating chocolate.
Connor just died for a moment.
My Skype died.
Oh.
Okay. Oh well. So then, are we all stuffing up on chocolate, on sweets, on everything, all turning into massive obesities on wheels?
No, because you see, do you know what's happening?
Oh dear.
These children are dressing up as scary animals and are coming up to my house where they are knocking on my door, and then they are stealing my sweeties.
Has anyone dressed as a creeper yet?
Creeper. Oh, good point.
No, I have had someone dress up as a clown. That was scary.
Clown. Is a clown really scary?
It is if you're afraid of clowns.
But how are people afraid of clowns? It's just some retard with a happy face.
It's like
Exactly,
the,
but retards with happy faces can be scary.
No, I'm not retard with a happy face.
it's like a Batgirl.
So what?
Batgirl.
This retard in our school who thinks about sex all the time, starts bumming boys up the backside, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I hope we don't get to take it to court over this.
Of course not. He doesn't even know what the law is.
Right. Does anyone have any scary stories? I want to get in the mood for it.
Once upon a time,
Oh, that's better.
there was Benjamin Walker.
If anyone hears any freaky sounds, it's my printer.
Is that? I thought that was a Thomas the Tank Engine.
I thought it was your microphone.
I thought it was her kids in the basement screaming.
No, she didn't have to.
Yet.
Ben's planning on it.
Yes, I'm planning on the 50 children to populate
Right.
the world.
There
You didn't
was
realise this is the
Ben
first time
Walker.
I've ever spoken.
George has got this story to tell us. Shut up.
Once upon a time,
Okay,
in the days of the medieval castle
boring.
in Minecraft,
Oh,
yeah,
right, okay, that's better.
there was
There's
Ben
Lewis
Walker.
there.
Oh
With
dear!
his
Oh my god, what is in the train?
It's eating all my paper!
Anna, you're
Oh,
responsible.
No,
Okay,
this is
wait
more
a
of a horror story.
Eating
This
all-
printer is eating paper.
Shall I tell you what is a horror story?
What?
Wiping now.
You now makeup.
I would
Oh,
like
yeah.
to take you all to Murder Motel. Of
Fun.
twisted guts. And
Oh,
apparently,
God.
Are you thinking of horses, Georgia?
Am I allowed to play a game while we're recording this?
Yeah.
As long as the music's on. And as long as it's not Terraria or Minecraft.
And as long as it's not StarCraft 2 when you're yelling at the screen.
can I do my maths while we do this?
Okay.
I don't think
Like yesterday. You didn't know? Yesterday.
I know, it's so much easier to do whilst we're doing the podcast.
It was. I installed my Xbox thingy onto my computer yesterday.
Have you uploaded yesterday's podcast yet?
No.
We gave up with that one. This could be our second one. Or first official one, if we're going to do it.
Yeah, this is like the first official one because we actually now know how podcast works, and we've got a feed burning thing now on and we'll get it.
I just got eaten by the printer.
You've just been eaten by a printer. How was that experience for you?
Did you shove your head in it, or was it your backside?
Oh, horror story, here comes the great and almighty hound that is Marley.
Oh, right, that's your dog.
Yeah, my dog. No, you can't have that.
Shut
That's
up,
my foot, Marley. That's my foot. Ah!
This is why creepers were in Minecraft. Because of Georgia.
Oh,
No,
Sword of
no.
Stars 2 is getting a
Ooh.
new patch.
I do have a story.
Oh god, my face
Sorry,
smacked.
Ben. Everyone shut up. Everyone sit down. Everyone get your covers on. Ben's
No,
got a
it's
story.
you now.
Shut up. Everyone's got to. Ben's got a.
Ben's got a story, everyone shut up and let's listen to him.
My question won't shut up.
Instead of actually doing my drama work, this is what we did instead.
Okay, it's finished, you can carry on.
Excuse me, shut up. Thank you. Can someone please kill that printer?
After the
What?
order.
Is it in pieces on the floor, dying?
Show it's now playing Saints.
No,
Row
it's
2.
with Apple and it's graveyard.
God, this game is loud.
Just
and it's a very
tell
bad
the
book.
story, Ben, please.
Yeah, tell
Thank
the
you.
story. Ow, I just
Alright, calm down. Okay, so a long time ago, a man was travelling down a motorway,
And it was
then it was the
far away.
Anyway,
Scary.
so basically a man was travelling down the motorway, and he was quite tired, so he decided to stop. And the first stop he came across was quite an old-looking hotel. So he went in, and he said to the guy behind the counter, "Oh, I'm really tired, and it's quite late. Could I get a room, please?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, sure. We just have one room left." So the guy gets the key and goes upstairs into the bedroom, and he finds a crack in the wall. So he goes and looks through the crack, and he sees the most beautiful woman he's ever seen, looking in the mirror and singing. And he watched her for about 5 minutes.
Was she wearing?
Well, does that really matter?
Yes!
A lot. It matters a lot.
No, she was in her nightgown.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, man, sexy then.
We didn't really specify this bit. There's no sex in the story. It's a ghost story.
For God's sake, this is a rubbish story.
Carry on anyway, I want to hear.
Anyway, so he was watching her for a while, and her singing was so beautiful that it made him really tired. So he went to sleep. By the way, the crack's opposite his bed. Yeah. Anyway, so he did that. So he went to sleep, and then he got up in the morning and looked through the crack again to see if he could see the girl again. But all he could see was red. So he went downstairs and he said, "Oh, there's a beautiful girl in the room next to me. Do you see her often? Because I'd like to invite her to dinner." And the guy behind the counter says, "Oh, no, that's a ghost, and she was cursed a long time ago because she was very beautiful, but she was cursed that her eyes were completely red."
Oh.
Over.
Now,
I get it.
So she was staring at him.
Damn it, I killed the pig paper.
I thought something terrible had happened then.
Tell you a true horror story.
Oh,
I
God.
killed the pig paper.
Okay, now for George's Jewish scary story.
Once upon a time, in the medieval years Minecraft year, there was a Lord, Benjamin Walker, with his consort, Hannah Portland. One day, the
You don't
great and
know-
almighty
consort.
Princess Hannah
Oh, right, yeah.
baked a cake for the Lord, and they made an interesting discovery.
Okay.
That Ben Walker was, in fact, allergic to pink food colouring.
Oh, now you
Oh
know.
my god, it's true.
Try that.
Ben, you allergic to pink food colouring?
Yes. That's not
Among other
funny.
things.
It is special. It is special. Does everybody agree with me that it's actually very special to be allergic to pink food colouring?
Yeah.
It means you don't like homosexuals.
I love them. I'm going to hug somebody in my
Here's
skull.
one.
I'm sorry, Georgia. Is Hannah a boy?
Well,
I'm
Donald
not
tomorrow,
sure,
you
she
can
acts like
Ben.
it sometimes.
Oh, Hannah, stop acting a tomboy. Come on.
I did in primary school, and then
A lot. In primary.
just because I played football with the boys doesn't mean I was a tomboy.
Hey, I played football too. Badly,
I mean-
but I did.
Here's a horror story. One day, me and Georgia and all the boys were playing football. When the ball was shot at her bum defended, and then the ball went in the goal, and then she scored for the other team. Repeat.
Well,
No, good for Archie, if you remember. With my
That's
arm.
it. And why are we standing in goal?
Hmm?
Why are we standing in the goal then?
I was in front of the goal because I didn't really want to play, but I felt a bit alone without you, so I came to play.
Okay, so headline of the day, bums score goal. Yay. That was scary.
Well,
What's
my bum
happening?
for the goal. That's as dangerous as the breast legend.
oh, must tell about the breast legend.
You've already said it.
I haven't. Remember, I've got rid of the old podcast.
Oh,
So once upon a time, I was received a great and glorious phone call from Georgia Burks.
that's a
However, it was a missed call, and when I listened to the voicemail, it was just bounce, 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 bounce. And then she walked in. Then she walked into
Georgia,
the house.
remember what happened last time you did this? I dropped the call on you because...
I'm ready to pick it up again.
So anyway, she was bouncing. Then she went into the house. Then she went into the toilet, and then the conversation ended. So then I asked her, "Why did you call me?" And it was said, "Oh, that wasn't me. That was my breast." So clearly she put her phone in her breast. Her
That
bra.
was my bra.
Yeah, she put it in her bra. So clearly her breast has a fetish for me. So wow.
But obviously the reason why this happened was because she's got a BlackBerry, and BlackBerries are rubbish phones.
No, I just forgot to lock
Blackberries
it.
don't have a good attraction.
They don't have good locks.
No, I just never locked it in the first place.
Mine locks automatically because Windows Phone is like that.
Do you want it to be like a
Yeah,
dice,
after a
Georgia?
certain period of time in which I didn't lock it, and it phoned then in that period of time.
But within the 10 seconds it takes my phone to lock itself.
Yeah, in the 10 seconds it takes my phone to lock itself.
I hope that makes sense. But it probably
Mine
doesn't.
takes 7 seconds to get exact.
Wow.
Mine's a brick though.
I'm actually going to time mine.
Well, this is
Simon.
fascinating.
I'm cutting paper again.
Hannah,
I'm-
do you trust people?
I'm
Wow,
wow.
how scary this is.
Well, not at all, really.
No,
Okay.
I'm so.
Oh.
Do you know what's scarier than this conversation? My Spanish homework.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
just making me shit myself.
If you were doing my Spanish homework, you'd be sent to.
I don't like Spanish. Don't like
I
Spanish.
think so.
What about German then? That's even worse.
Oh, I
German
like
sounds
German,
like a
that has
joke.
history. It's a bit Latin, really. I remember when I used to do Latin. Golly, that was a kill. That killed me.
What, Latin killed you?
Yeah, it was so, well, ancient.
Well, it is ancient. It's a dead language, isn't it?
And now I want to revive it. I'm gonna, when I create my own country one day, well, it's all gonna be Latin all the time.
You mean your own planet after we live forever?
Yeah, I'm gonna create my own planet, own country,
Oh.
own lang. Sorry.
Right, now I have to find a grammar table. Ah,
Have we told
How long
everyone
is
about
this
our...
podcast going on?
Oh,
I don't know. We've run out of stuff to talk about. Maybe we should just leave it here for today and make some more content another day.
Sure.
Indeed. What time are we on?
20 minutes. Nearly
Oh,
20
20.
I don't think anyone can listen to us for longer than that, to be
Oh.
honest.
No.
True that. True that. So let's all of us wish our love to our trick or treaters or Halloween twats.
I love you.
Love you all. Mwah, mwah.
I'm going to find
That's all.
you all one day and I'm going to put you in my cellar.
Oh, that's
I already live in your cellar.
You get out of my cellar then! Make room for the others.
I'm scared now.
Better be
You
better.
should be. Everyone is.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's good, because it's Halloween.
I didn't even get to talk about Arizona. That's
Oh
nice.
yes, talk about your holiday. So let's not end the podcast, let's go into Arizona then. Come on, tell us about your holiday to Arizona.
Okay, so, because I do history GCSE, and planning on taking history A level, one of the topics for history A level is how is the West represented in modern time. So it's like comparing what actually happened in the West to how it's portrayed by films by Clint Eastwood, things like that. So, we decided, well, my beautiful history teacher and form tutor, Mr. Ford, decided we'd be going to Arizona.
Did you just call your history teacher beautiful?
Yeah, I did.
Tell them about the podcast.
Yep, and so basically for £1.5 we got to fly out to Arizona, which was definitely worth it. I mean, everyone's like, £1.5, well, that doesn't sound like really expensive or something, but if you went, you would realise how good for money the trip actually was. The only bad thing about it was the flights, which sucked. Never travel on American Airlines, I'm telling you now.
Why?
No, we travel
They just use Boeing 747s.
So does British Airways for intercontinental.
Yeah, but... the
I went
747
over to America. Nice long flight. The TVs weren't working.
Oh,
Oh, that must have hurt.
that
That
must
did.
have burnt
Do you know
your...
how many times they told our group to sit down?
Oh, we went on sit down, we made a tent. You know the free blankets they give you?
Oh yeah.
Well, seeing as our group was sat in this entire row, we just put all these blankets on top of us and made a massive tent. It's hilarious.
How
But
many?
people
were
are
there?
happy with it.
No, not really.
How many of you were there in your group though?
25.
Yeah, there were about 25 of us when we went. TVs weren't working. We were running up and down the plane. We were just told to sit down and told they'd throw us out the plane.
Oh yeah, over the Atlantic. Oh, down you go, bye-bye. Thank you for joining American Airlines, bye-bye. Yeah.
Actually, I would chuck an American out of the plane. They were annoying me.
We got the
do
camp
English.
pilot. Great. He kept talking to us. He was just like, if you look over,
Oh,
if you
God.
look over now, you'll probably see a yacht. That white thing on the left, and it's just like, well,
Hello.
I did laugh.
Hello, so hard, my
I was being busy earlier.
Oh.
We went to the Grand Canyon. You know, everyone says the Grand Canyon's big. You don't appreciate how big it is until you actually get there. That thing is huge.
Really?
How big is it?
I think it's a mile deep and about 13 miles in length.
Jesus.
Jabers Christ.
It is pretty impressive. And they have pet squirrels there,
Wow,
which is
well,
awesome. We sat next to a bunch of squirrels and we got to feed them crackers.
well, wow. Interesting that. Has anyone else been on holiday anywhere special apart from Georgia? And
Nope.
Israel?
Where did Georgia go?
Because
No.
Israel.
We went to
I've
Israel.
been to Israel, Kenya, Crete, Morocco. Where else have I
Kingland?
been? Lanzarote, Tenerife. Name
I've been to
places off the yes,
Scotland.
I've been
Yeah.
to Scotland.
You
I've
fine.
been on a cruise and then afterwards I went to Disneyland.
Well done, I'm very happy.
I've been to Disneyland Paris. I've been to.
I've been to Disneyland Paris and I got told off for kicking
I've been to New York. I've been to Canada. I've been to.
You can get the idea.
Yeah, this joke's going to be in French. I didn't know what he said. No, what he meant, so I just kicked him.
I have been to Wales, Scotland, France, Australia,
Scotland.
Portugal.
I like how the rest of you just stick to the UK and I don't go
I'm
anywhere
going
else.
worldwide. I've been to the Dominican Republic, but that's the furthest I've been from my home country.
I like it here in the UK. I don't want to leave.
I'm going. I love Greece. It's a beautiful place and it's a beautiful people. So beautiful, so fit, so sexy.
They're not like
I can't-
Europeans.
No, actually, it's mostly the Americans that are fat asses. Because
Do you not like
they
Americans?
usually walk their dogs while sitting in the car and driving the dogs along the street. If you understand
Oh,
that.
that's
Are we
like
still
that.
recording?
Yeah,
Mate, my-
still recording.
Annoying,
So
yeah.
meanwhile, whilst we're failing to talk about it, let's have a word from our sponsor, Jono.
Good idea. Good idea. Word from us.
Oh my god, my heart will go.
Love can touch just one time and
My heart will go on.
lifetime.
That was a sponsor.
My cat!
That was your Jono is your cat.
My cat's too busy
Yeah,
like,
my
sat
cat's just
on my
in the
mum's
room.
car, glaring at trick-or-treaters.
Really? Well, my cat is.
My cat's hiding in my room now. That's my pillow.
My
I want my
cat's-
pillow
Who's ever
back.
seen Chuck Tester?
No one has.
You know. Right, after we finish this, go on Chuck Tester. You just go and watch Chuck Tester. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go and check Chuck Tester. Because that's what I'm going to do to my cat.
The fuck is
You think it's a real cat? No, Chuck Tester.
The fuck?
Never mind. You'll get it if you watch it.
I'm gonna look at it now.
How dare.
Chuck Tester. Is it one word?
Yeah.
Actually stuff it because I can't be bothered to look at things and, you know, I think I spelt it wrong.
Okay, do you want me to link you it?
Yes, thank you, darling.
Prepare to hear some clicking. Uneven stuff. Oh, apparently I can win a prize from YouTube.
Beautiful. Thank
Nope.
you for listening.
Chuck.
What's the prize on YouTube for?
Typing YouTube wrong. Okay. This is what I'm talking about.
Should we congratulate our listeners on still listening to us after 28 minutes?
No,
I doubt
I,
they'll still be listening.
Oh, come on, listeners out there, listen to us, make love to us. Oh, hello.
I don't think they'd still be listening to us at this point.
Oh,
Don't care.
and I listened to the Yogscast, and I listened to the Yogs Pod, sorry, and I listened to our entire first podcast, but that was because I was just interested and I was bored. And it was 53 minutes long. What's this?
You just wanted to check your voice didn't sound stupid.
Whose voice? Yeah, that's true.
Yours.
Yeah, I didn't want my voice to sound stupid, and if my voice sounds stupid at this moment in time, please may you all tell me.
Anyway, look at that. It's quite funny.
It's to the viewers, this is a fake deer. Oh, there's a wolf.
You're a wizard, honey.
What?
You probably thought this deer was
Hannah just mentions random quotes.
No.
Oh,
Hannah does that sort of thing, doesn't she?
You're a wizard, Harry. No, I'm not.
She needs a spanking.
You're a wizard, Harry.
What? A wizard and a fucking good one, but I'm not a fucking wizard. Listen, Harry, you fat oaf. I'm not.
We haven't got to that part in the book yet, have we?
well, yeah, true that. Yes.
When
Chuck
you've got
Tester.
to be Hagrid and
How
say,
about this?
you're
How
a
about
wizard,
this,
Harry.
How about this?
I want to be Hermione.
Yeah, how about this, actually? Why don't we all of us, do the Harry Potter audiobook? All of us together, and we set out voices for each person. Or
Who
how
has
about-
that book?
I don't have the first Harry Potter book.
Oh, shit.
I don't have it.
Oh, shit. You
I
just-
don't either.
Oh, you bloody ruined my life.
See, they've ruined our life. We're the only people able to...
You could photocopy it.
Oh, good point, but J.K. Rowling might have a go at me.
Photocopy it.
She will have a go at you for photocopying.
Stupid
alright.
bitch.
You're not selling them, so...
Giving it for free.
Exactly. Copyright distribution.
I have found a burnt chocolate bar.
Well, random people.
I'm throwing it in the bin now. I think it's raisins, but I don't like it.
I'm quite
I
worried.
think that I want to go and eat some more mountains, but, you know.
Can I take you to hospital?
It's in the bin now. Woo! More chocolate buttons.
Can I take you to hospital? Girl, can I take you to hospital, please?
I think, honestly, Ben's right, and that people will probably have stopped listening now, and we should release this as the first official podcast and say that things will get better.
Okay, things will get better.
Yeah, just give us some feedback.
Comment, tell us how much you love us. Remember, go to the following URL, www.redtube.co.uk. Or was it? No, it's .com.
Lollipop.
It's YouTube, not no. Yeah, YouTube.
No, red.
Is
Red
this
chips.
porn?
Well, you know, Halloween, red. Well, it kind of correlates.
Orange for Halloween, actually.
Fuck off. You
I think you're
just...
being very inappropriate.
No, we're not. We're being extremely entertaining.
Ben's going to straight for £5. Now people will be listening now.
Oh, I've just
And
been
this is the
run
bit
over
when I
on my
stop
game.
the podcast. This is the bit when I stop the podcast. Thank you.